All right, we are back with coin roll reveal number 476 in 1952D plastic tubed roll. I'm your host Eric Beyer, filling in for Chuck Daughtrey. I will let a couple people get in here and we will get rolling. I'm going to get these coins ready below the inserts. Open this roll here. All right, they all come out. Yay. All right, got a couple people here. Hey, Otis, how you doing? Glad you came back to join us. Let a couple more people stroll in and we will get rolling. 52D has some double die obverses and RPMs, a ton of RPMs. Can be a very tedious roll to go through. There are so many RPMs. But on that note, I'm going to do the first coin, get her rolling. First coin goes to Stephen A. Guess I should clean this desk off before I start. All right, ready to roll. Ready to rock and roll. And the first coin we have looks to be an RPM. Very well, could be. Let's see what the... Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Or is that a die gouge? Let's see what we can do. As far as getting that bottom, yeah, it is a minor RPM for sure. So I'm going to hold this one out. Let's check the eye. There are some doubled eyelids. There is a nice, decent doubled die on the 5-2 of the date. Zoom out a little bit. Hey Ronald, how you doing? We'll do the reverse on the first 10 coins or so. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. This reveal will be our last reveal for today, and then tomorrow I will have a 46S. I'm not even sure the dates that I have going tomorrow. But there'll be 3 more before 77, 78, and 79. Coin number 2 goes to Eric. This looks like another coin that I'm going to have to scrutinize. Going back to what I said, right in the inside loop of the top of the D. It looks like there could be something that I have to check out. So we'll hold this one aside also. But this is the second die we're holding. Coin number 3 goes to Stanley. this into a little better focus. I will be looking at all these coins again with the loop. So if there's anything that you think I missed, I will catch up with it. Wow. That's a possible doubled eyelid. And a night. Could be. I got wow, 3 coins in a row. All different. But I guess it's better than finding nothing, right? I'd rather find too much than find too little. Coin number 4 goes to Malcolm. And Malcolm gets what looks to be the first normal coin as far as the date and mint mark go. All right, that looks good. We'll check the reverse. Oh, this one hit the rolling machine before. All right, coin number 5 goes to Deanne. That looks to be the same coin as die number 1, and we will hold it out with the other one. See if I can find a more reliable, there we go, marker on that. See that right there, back of the hair, but also the die scratches that are going across the mint mark to the southeast. And the little die gouge underneath it. I actually think I recognize this die. So I think it actually is an RPM. All right, coin number 6 goes to Penny Hoarder. This also looks to be the same as die number 2. I'm going to have to keep this one out. Wow. I'm going to have to go through this whole roll again. 52D can be frustrating. What I'm seeing is right in the top of the D, like in the top loop. Coin number 7 goes to Malcolm. And Malcolm gets what I believe is a normal coin. Nothing on the date and mint mark. Wow, started out crazy. Next coin, coin number 8 is for Mary. Hopefully we'll find a real big one that there's no doubt about. Boy, I'm not convinced on this one. 52, there's a broken punch in the bottom. This one is not real advanced, but I think that's it. But the top is a little bit thick also. But I'm still leaning towards not an RPM. But this is going to be one that I'll have to dissect with the loop. Hope you all are having a great day today. I can tell you that I am. The weather's great. It's nice and toasty. And not a lot of humidity. Coin number 9 goes to Farm Dog. I think that's yet again the die that we had with die 2. There's the north-south die scratch through it. In the upper inside of the D, you can see like an extra loop. Hopefully we get some more people joining us pretty quick. Coin number 10 goes to Klaus. Klaus gets, looks like a different die, and it is. No RPM. Hey Blockhead, hey Malcolm, how are you? Some nice markers. At least we'll know if we're looking at normal coins here. How you guys doing today? Another nice, decent looking coins. That's great to hear, Malcolm. Coin number 11 goes to Mike Birchman. And this is absolutely an RPM. I don't even have to question it a bit. You can see it right there in the upper serif. And see if I can get it turned enough to get light into the lower serif. And I can. There it is right there. That's the nicest one so far. That one would surprise me if it wasn't already listed. Some nice die markers on here. We've got a little gouge in the eye. Scratches on the back of the hair, which I'm beginning to think are like the scratches through the 1/9 of the date might be on the hub. I'll have to check that out. There's some right there on the back of the vest. We can use those. Third die goes there. Coin 12 goes to Paul Hampton. And Paul Hampton gets the die that has the loop in the upper T, but it doesn't have the die scratch going north-south through it. So I'm going to think that that will turn out not to be an RPM and something on the punch. I'm going to have to make sure they're all the same die if they have all the same characteristics. But I will hold it and inspect it closer. Coin 13. Oh, that's 2. Coin 13 goes to Taco John. Got a 46S roll coming up tomorrow. I'm kind of stoked about doing a reveal on that. Yeah, here's another different die with the same thing. So I'm definitely thinking that it is for sure in the punch. We'll be going through all these again with the loop, just to double check. Coin 14 goes to Parvis. And Parvis gets... Now this one could be... Nope, it is not. I thought there was possible doubled eyelid on one of these. And this is not that die. Hey, Sand Digger, how you doing? Coin 15 goes to Eric. And Eric gets what looks to be a nothing coin. Now that I've determined that I'm pretty certain that that is nothing. Oh, that scratches for sure. I'm doing well, doing well. Things are getting cleaned up. Now I'm just in the waiting period to see if my insurance company is going to fix my house. I've heard some comment about them not covering wind-blown rain. And my comment back was, well, isn't a hurricane wind-blown rain? And you cover those. Coin 16 is for Carl. So hopefully they'll get my roof. I'll get my roof fixed anyway soon so I can get the drywall pulled out and replaced. It looks like the one room I'm going to replace the whole room. The other kitchen, it looks like I've got to have some replaced. And it's the textured drywall, and I don't know. I'm not too sure of my capabilities of doing that. So, coin 17 goes to Ant. I see people say how easy it is, but it just doesn't look easy to me. Oh yeah, I just, like I said, I when I talked to the adjuster, I didn't get a warm fuzzy feeling from her at all. I got the feeling that they were going to try and stiff me out of money. So, but we'll deal with it one step at a time. Coin 18 goes to Mike Birchman. And that's the one I thought was possibly an RPM, and I'm at the point now where I don't think it is. But I'm still pulling them all out to one pile. Yeah, my thing with doing the kitchen is I can do smooth drywall, but doing the textured stuff and making it match, next coin goes to Stephen A. Is just something that is out of my area of expertise. And I don't want to do a room that's as big as the room is that has the piece of roof or the ceiling that needs to be fixed. Doing the whole room would be ridiculous. More than my back can handle. And I'm sure if I contracted it out, it would be thousands of dollars to do it. Coin number 20 goes to Eric. And Eric gets a nothing on the mint mark and date. Nothing on the eye. Chuck's doing pretty good. I think that he's going to be doing his regular auctions now. He's probably not going to do any reveals for a short time. I'll probably do them for, I know I'm going to do some next week. And I don't think he plans on doing any next week. But I think he's on the mend. Pretty certain. Coin 21 goes to Mary. And Mary gets, looks to be normal on the date mint mark. Normal across Liberty and In God We Trust. Coin 22 goes to Paul Hampton. This is a potential RPM. I can tell by the die flow and like the die gouge under the D that this is the first die that we found in the roll. I'm not sold on it being an RPM for sure. It's something I'm going to have to look. That could be the die flow and scratch that makes it look like that on the top. Oh, no kidding. That's great. Anything you identified so far? Coin 23 goes to Jim Fletcher. Jim gets a normal coin. I can tell by the die dot on the nose. All right. Well, that's cool. You never know what you're going to find. You hear people say there's no such thing as unsearched rolls, and that can be true. I mean, there is such a thing as unsearched rolls, but I find just as much stuff in searched rolls that I do in unsearched rolls, because you don't know what people are searching for when they look through the roll. Just because it's in a tube doesn't mean they even looked through it. They could have just emptied a bag into 100 tubes. Or they might have been looking for grade and not for anything else. A lot of the old coins, I've got a dealer, a matter of fact, that I can tell you that I get his wheat coins because he searches them for grade and he doesn't search for anything else. So you'll get a roll that'll have 5 coins missing and that's it. But the varieties and everything are still in it. One of the better deals I've ever procured with a coin dealer before. All right, this looks to be normal. All right, Stanley gets a normal coin. Coin 25 goes to Taco John, halfway through the roll here. On the rolls I'm going to do next week, I should have a couple giveaways. At least one for each roll. This is one I haven't seen yet, but it is nothing on the mint mark or date except for that little die break at the tip of the 9. So we will look at this coin a little bit better. And if we come across one next time, we will know. Alrighty. That is a normal coin. Coin 26 is to Dennis. Haven't seen Dennis on today. Hope he's feeling all right. Hey, Coin Junkie, how you doing? What you been up to lately? Haven't seen no videos from you. Kind of look forward to dropping in on those after I'm working. Oh, decent die crack through the wheat. Work picked up. Well, that's not a bad thing. More money to play with. That flying D is cool. Coin 27 goes to Carl. Haven't seen that in this roll yet. Only one coin in here is something that I would commit to it being an RPM. We've got lots of possibles, but I'm not sold on it yet till I can really get a glass on it and concentrate. After this one, I'm going to work on getting a pointer that I can use to at least point stuff out. That would be a cool video, Coin Dragon. You should do it. Do it when you got insomnia and up all night long. Coin 28 goes to Taco John. Taco John gets a normal coin. Again. Coin 29 goes to Jim Fletcher. Well, there we go. There's a little RPM. I think that's actually the same as the one that I said I'm sure it's an RPM. This is absolutely the same. Actually, almost looks like there's D over D over D. See if I can get a shine on the bottom. I'm thinking so. That's the same one, though, for sure. I think Jim Fletcher got that. Oh, maybe not. Jim Fletcher got this one. I think it was coin 11, though. Coin 30. 30, 30, 30 goes to Penny Hoarder. And Penny Hoarder gets looks to be a normal coin. Coin 31 goes to Stephen A. I've come to the conclusion that 2 of these videos a day is about the max that I can do without straining my voice. Guess I'm not used to talking that much. I usually like talking. Oh, nice die crack there. Drink more dew. Yeah. Need to drink something. Yeah. Do have ice water next to me. Coin 32 goes to Brian. And Brian gets, looks to be normal. Looks to be normal all the way through. Matter of fact, I know it is. I can tell by the ring around the outside rim. Coin 33 goes to Sirag. And Sirig gets an RPM, which I believe is different than the last one. Most definitely different than the last one. Well, that's a good thing. So we've got 2 different dies in here. Hey, Paul Hampton, how you doing? Like I said, 52D has tons of RPMs. Coin 34 goes to Penny Hoarder. And Penny Hoarder gets what I think is an RPM, and the spot is right on, yeah, it's there. Right on the serif. So it's hard to see, and this does have a broken punch on the bottom too. So we'll have to look into that, and it's been hit on the top. This might be one, if it's not listed, that I won't list just because of the damage on the mint mark, unless I know that it's something that's going to be identifiable. But it's something we'll have to see when I can get photos with a little bit of an angle on them. But I'm going to set this aside over here. Coin 35 goes to Ant. The best bet would be to find another copy of it, and then we don't have to worry about it. All right. Nothing on the mint mark and date. That coin's a coin for Ant. Coin 36. Adam Chambers. Let's see what we get for Adam. RPM. I think this is the same as the first die. Oh, maybe it is not. But I'm still going to put it in that pile because it does look the same but a little dirtier. So Adam gets what looks to be an RPM. Coin 37 goes to Paul Hampton. Just in time, Paul. It's amazing how that works. A couple spots on this coin. Oh, different. Why does that look familiar to me? That does set off an alarm in my head. I'm not sure why. There is this lower serif on it, and this isn't the style mint mark that has a broken punch. So I'm going to put that in a double check pile because I just seem to remember there being a listing of this coin. Hope I'm right. Put that in this pile right here. Coin 38 goes to Carl. Carl gets what looks to be normal on the date and mint mark. Looks to be a normal coin. Get this date is sized properly. It's a pretty nice roll, Paul. There's a couple marks and spots on it, but it's definitely an original roll. We're getting a lot of repeats on dies. Next coin is for Jim Fletcher. Just a reminder, I'm pretty sure Chuck's doing his auction on Sunday. So be sure not to miss that because you know there'll be all sorts of good stuff. Nothing on the date and mint mark. I will be doing some roll reveals this week instead of him. He's still going to take some time off as far as the reveals go. I hope you guys enjoy me doing them as much as you enjoy him doing them. I'm getting used to it, but I still got a long way to go. Coin 40 goes to Parvis. And Parvis gets a normal coin on the date and mint mark. I'm glad you think that, Malcolm. I enjoy doing it. I'm having a great time with you guys. But it's a learning curve like everything else you do. It's definitely easier than it was the first one I did. Next coin is for Ant. Very small RPM. I'll hold this aside. This is definitely different than the other two that I'm sure are RPMs. So I will hold this aside and we will look at that under the loop, see what we can come up with. Coin 42. Has everybody got their packages? Pretty much everybody should have them by now because I think I mailed the last ones out Tuesday. That is an RPM that's been hit. I think that's the same one that Penny Hoarder had. And it has the ding in the same spot, so I'm thinking that might actually be in the die. I'll have to look closer at that. It's definitely the die punch that has the broken bottom serifs, but the upper serif is what I'm looking at. So we will hold this aside and put that in the queue to be scrutinized. Coin 43 goes to Malcolm. Yep, it'll be an evolution for a while. I'm thinking about doing, I know I'm going to do a 60D roll and a 70S roll for sure this week. I'm not sure what the other two rolls were going to be. I was looking for a 45S roll that I know I bought in Dalton, Georgia. But It's buried in that pile of boxes that you've seen a picture of, if you've seen the picture. And the pile's actually like double the size of when it took the picture, I think. So I'm not going to work too hard at getting to the bottom. Coin 44 goes to Deanne. And Deanne gets normal coin on the date mint mark. All right, looks like we have no RPM on that coin. Coin 45, getting down to the end here. Goes to Jim Fletcher. And of course, when I do the 60D roll, I'll have a 60 D RPM to give away, and then on the 70S roll, I'm going to try to have giveaways on all the rolls of something that is from that date. There will be dates eventually that I'm sure I won't have the right date to give away, so I'll figure something else out to do for them then. Maybe I'll give a free spot in the reveal away or something, I'm not sure. Alrighty. Coin 46 goes to Stanley. Tomorrow I will probably start doing reveals about 1 o'clock. I'll do a 46S. I'm not sure. Before I log off right now, I will get the next rolls. I know the next reveal up is a 46S, which I'm really excited to go through. It's not every day you get to scan through one of those. Coin 47 goes to Parvis. Parvis gets what looks to be normal on the date and mint mark. I just trying to do something different to put my own little touch on it. Chuck made me up 50 poker chips, and I'm going to put them in a mint bag and pick one out at the beginning, and that'll be the draw that gets it. Coin 48 goes to Mike Birchman. Kind of what I was doing with those little inserts that he puts into the... I think you got a giveaway already, Paul. I think you got one in one of the ones that I did. All right, coin 49 goes to Deanne. Deanne gets what looks to be normal. We did, EJ. We found a couple RPMs. Looks like at least 3 different dies for sure, possibly 4. There's a couple that I'm on the fence about that I actually got to take and look real close with the glass. Coin 50 goes to Carl. And Carl gets a normal coin, I can tell you, just from the markers on the die. So let me gather these rolls that I have left to do. And these are reveals that were sold to you a few weeks back. All right, let me get them. All right, 477 is a 1946 S. Then I have a 49S. I'm not sure the number on that. That's either 478 or 479. And then the other roll is a 1942P. That's going to be fun. So these will be the rolls that we do tomorrow. And I will set those, set them up right now, and they'll probably start around 1 o'clock and run through a 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So I hope you guys join me. Could be exciting. That was the RPM in the different flip. Yeah. A lot of the stuff I have has been flipped up for years, and I just don't put them in the other flips if they're already like that. So, but anyways, I want to thank you all for joining me, and I hope you come join me again soon tomorrow, as a matter of fact. And I hope everybody has a great day. I'll see y'all soon. Thanks. Bye.